You are good. We are here for the exam math. You can find all the lessons on aplstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 7 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter expressions and properties. The lessons we're going to cover today are distributive property, solve equations using properties, write equivalent expressions using properties, add and subtract like terms. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Here I'm on grade 7 math. Chapter we're on right now is expressions and properties. Let's just start with the lesson that is distributive property. Simplify the expression 1 plus 5f times 9. So 9 is multiplying with the expression that is 1 plus 5f. You have to do 9 times 1. You have to multiply 9 times 1 and 9 times 5f. 9 times 1 is 9 and 9 times 5 is 45f. So that is 9 plus 45f. So that means everything that is inside the bracket you have to multiply the number outside with. It's so 9 times 1 is 9 and 9 times 5 is 45. That is 9 plus 45f. Let's just start with the test questions. 3 times 3 plus 2s. So you have to multiply this 3 with 3. Basically, that is distributive property. That is like this, a times b plus c. You have to do a times b and plus a times c. That is ab plus ac. So you have to do 3 times 3 and 3 times 2s. So that is 3 times 3 is 9 and 3 times 2 is 6. That is 9 plus 6x option. 6s option number 1 is the correct option. Simplify the expression. 4 times 1 plus 7b. So you have to do 4 times 1 and 4 times 7b. 4 times 1 is 4 and 4 times 7 is 28. So that is 4 plus 28b. Option number 2 is the correct option. 4 plus 28b is the correct option. Four times 3z plus 4 times 2. 4 times 2 is 12, that is 12z. And 4 times 2 is 8, so that is 12z plus 8. Option number 2 is the correct option. Two times 5k plus 5. Option number 2 is the correct option. 10k plus 10 is the correct option. Three times 1 is 3 and 3 times 6w. That is 3 plus 18w. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 3 plus 18w. Option number 1 is the correct option. 5 times 1 plus 4m. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 5 plus 20, and option number 1 is the correct option. Four times 1 is 4, and 4 times 9 is 36. That is 4 plus 36. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 4 plus 36f. 10z plus 1 times 6. That is 60z plus 6. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is solve equations using properties. What value of g makes the addition sentence true? Use properties of addition. So basically, we have learned the properties of addition in the last session, right? The same lesson, but last session, earlier this week, right? Now we're going to use those properties and we need to find the missing number. The given property is the associative property of addition. You can group the patterns with parentheses and get the same sound. On the both sides, the numbers are exactly same, right? You just have to see which number is missing. You can see here you have 12 here. Here you already have 12. You have 25 here and 25 here. Here is G and here is 66. That means the missing number is 66. G equals 66. Got it? So the missing number is G. Now you are going to apply the properties you have already learned. Let's just start with the test question. What value of Q makes the addition sentence true? Forty-five is equal to 0 plus Q. So Q equals 45. Option number 1 is the correct option. What value of C makes the multiplication sentence true? 69 times C equals 0. So C equals, that is C equals 0. Option number 1 is the correct option. Basically, that is the identity property of multiplication. That means C equals 0. Value of B makes the multiplication sentence true. That is the distributive property of multiplication. So they are both sides must all have the same numbers. Here you have 60 and here you have 60. 48, you have 69 here, and that means the missing number is 48. So the correct option is 48. Option number one is the correct option. What value of P makes the addition sentence true? Use property of addition, that is the commutative property of addition, and you have two numbers on the both sides. Their sum must be equal and the numbers on the both sides must be same. You are given 44 here, 47 here, you have 47. B is missing, so that means B is definitely then 44. Option number two is the correct option. What value of J makes the multiplication sentence true? J times 69 equals 69 times 82. J equals 82. Option number one is the correct option. What value of D makes the addition sentence true? That is D equals 92. Option number two is the correct option. What value of N makes the multiplication sentence true? 1 times 11 equals N, so N equals. 11 times 1 equal 11, so n equals 11. Option number 2 is the correct option. What value of q makes the multiplication sentence true? 95 times 30 minus 60 times q, so which is the correct option? The correct option is q equals 95 times 30 minus 60 times 16 times 30, 30 it is. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself with it today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. The next lesson is write equivalent expressions using properties. Write equivalent expressions using properties. Okay, simplify the expression 2 plus t plus 2. So let's just simplify the expression. You have to apply the property, then you have to simplify. That is t plus 2 plus 2. So 2 plus 2 makes 4. That is t plus 4. Let's just start with the test questions. That is 3 times 2 and 3 times 6. 3 times 2 is 6 and 3 times 6 is 18. So that is 6 plus 18. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 6 plus 18. Option number 1 is the correct option. Simplify the expression 2 plus t plus 2. So you have to collect the like terms. You have to apply the properties here. T plus 4. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is t plus 4. Option number 2 is the correct option. T plus 4 it is. Simplify the expression 3 times 3W. 3 times 3 is 9W. Option number 2 is the correct option. Simplify the expression 7 times 1 plus 4H. That is option number 2 is 7 plus 28. H option number 2 is the correct option. Sixty plus 5 times 3. That is 2 times 6 is 12 and 2 times 5 is 10. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 12t plus 10. Option number 1 is the correct option. 12t plus 10. 6 times 1 plus 6 each. That is 6 times 1 is 6 and 6 times 6 is 36. That is 36 H. Option number 1 is the correct option. 2 is the correct option. Three times 1 plus 9W. 3 times 1 is 3 and 3 times 9 is 27. So that is 3 plus 27W. Option number 2 is the correct option. 4 times 6e plus 1. So which is the correct option? That is 24c plus 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. 6 plus j plus 1. That is j plus 7. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself. Get it away. Let's just move on to the next lesson. The next lesson is add and subtract like terms. Like terms are the terms that have same variable, right? For example, here you are given 7b minus 7b plus 5b. They are the like terms because they have exactly the same variables. That is 5b. Let's just start with the test questions. Nine t plus 10t, which is the correct option. That is 19t. Option number 2 is the correct option. Ten b plus 7b. That is 17b. Option number 2 is the correct option. Ten c plus 8c minus 9c. So they are the like terms. You just have to collect them. 10 plus 8 is 18 and 18 minus 9 is 9. So that is 9c. Option number 2 is the correct option. Ten u plus u equals 11u. Option number 2 is the correct option. 3b plus 3b minus 5b. 6b minus 5b is B. Option number 1 is the correct option. Nine C plus 6C equals that is 15C. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 12x. Option number 2 is the correct option. Ten n plus 10n equals that is 20n. Option number 2 is the correct option. 4s plus 10s minus 8s. 14 minus 8 is 6. That is 6s. Option number 2 is the correct option. Three p plus 10p equals 13p. Option number 2 is the correct option. 5s plus 4s is 9s, and 9s minus s is 8s. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 7 math. Chapter we were working on is expressions and properties. The lessons we have covered today are distributive property, solve equations using properties, write equivalent expressions using properties, and add and subtract like terms. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you. Or either you can write down the question in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusion if you have any. No questions? No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.